All right, team, are we ready? OMG, I am so excited. Campaign 8 was going to be the campaign I was excited about because of the whole Morocco thing. And it has been a blessing to my orders. My customers are loving having the whole theme together. They're buying shirts, they're buying jewelry, they're buying the perfume. So kudos, Avon. I love it. And what they did on top of that was they made almost the entire book 25% off. So we have so many deals to be able to give our customers that my order is blowing up. I still am not placing, this is Thursday. I place my order on Fridays. I still have another whole day of gathering orders, and I'm like over $600 already. And it's been kind of rough the last couple of campaigns. I've been having to really work for those $500 orders. And this one has just been a breeze. I mean, I sent out the emails, I sent out the texts, and when the one thing I want to throw out there that I think did some of the work for me is that in every email and every text, I led off with the Morocco thing, and then I absolutely went into the Mother's Day, but then in bold letters, I put your favorites are 25% off. I didn't go into all of what is 25% off because it is hit and miss and it is all over the book. But they don't know that I didn't specifically look up their favorites. But I have to tell you that you're going to have a 80% hit on getting a 25% off item for your customers because that's just what it is. It is just that big of a sale. And I thought at first, I was like, man, if we're taking 25% off, how am I going to get my order, to get up to the amount that I need? And it's just been the opposite. I have had customers come crawling out of the crevices in the wall that I haven't seen in a few months. And they're like, hey, I need 2 bottles of this perfume and 2 bottles of that perfume. And I need my mascara. And they're just blowing me up because that 25% off. So what that did for me is that it's giving me not, the amount is not giving me my high sales. The amount of customers are giving me the high sales because they're coming out, they're seeing a deal. And then while they're there, they're checking out the Morocco theme thing. And together, it has just been a beautiful blend. I have to say, I haven't had a lot of I've sold one of the bags, the on the back, the bag sets. Um, but I haven't had a lot of orders that I can say are for Mother's Day. They're just not quite there yet, I don't think. So, definitely gonna work on my Mother's Day theme and get them going. I know Easter is before they're thinking of that. Um, And I didn't even put that into my email. I should have thought about it, but I didn't. Because yeah, we have some great stuff for even that. So let's jump in. I want to go over some items, some incentives that are extended, some incentives that are coming to an end. Let me share my screen so we can get over there. Hold on, I'm getting there. All right, hold on. I got to get it over. Um, there. Okay, so let's go over here. And actually I'm gonna go here first. Um, so let's I'm coming, y'all, I promise. So let me share a lot of back stuff here to share. Okay. So let's share. I'm going to go into my email first because there are some announcements that are best to give you here. So, exciting news. The ambassador bundles have been updated. So, new favorites are in there. I'm seeing the new Skin So Soft Calm, the lavender. I'm seeing the Live Out Loud Solar Vibes. OMG, that one is right spot on for this time of year. Do you spot the Beyond Glow? um, the Centella. So yeah, this is really right on trend for everything that the Avon Go, the Beyond Glow serum. So this one is the $75 new ambassador bundle. You guys, actually, if you would like to buy the bundle, it is open to all ambassadors. But this, it's supposed to be kind of a thing to get our new people going. But it is a limit of two bundles per ambassador. The bundle does come with a 10 pack of brochures. Again, it's kind of geared towards getting a brand new representative covered um, to start their business. But again, it is open to all incent and all ambassadors. So right there is the number you need to order it. It's 521280. So make sure you got that. That is a $75 bundle. It is I can't remember how much value. When you click in on it, it'll tell you the value. And here is the $100 bundle. You're getting more. You're getting the full set. You're getting a two-piece of the Skin So Soft lavender calm. You're getting two pieces in the Beyond Glow Centella. You're getting the brand new black suede for men. That's just some of what I'm seeing added in there. Beyond Glow, it looks like you're definitely getting besides the cheek and lip tint, looks like you're getting one of the gloss intent um, in there. Can't tell. Plus, you're getting samples and 10 free books. So this is the $100 new ambassador bundle that's just started this campaign. So 521423 again for brand new ambassadors. But if you as a regular ambassador would like to buy that to, give you a collection, if you're needing a restart to your business, you can get these. And this is still, again, limit two bundles per ambassador. So it is, I know this one is like over a $300 value. I can't remember what the other one was over. So, and it does come with 10 English brochures, just so that you guys know that. Um, Shipping on us is extended through campaign 13. So that means any brand new customers on your online store, Avon is going to cover their shipping. So that is an awesome deal. If they do 60 plus, and you would normally pay the $8 or $10, Avon is going to cover it for that first order with them. I just had a brand new customer come on, so I'm excited that her first order was covered. And now that she's placed a second order, that's okay. I'm gold because I have a new customer. I have a customer that is shopping, and all I have to do is send her a text and do good customer service. She is not even in my area. Um, so this one is, so just so we know, Beyond Glow Power Sellers, this is your last campaign. So if you are looking to be one of the top 50 sellers in the Avon Glow collections, to get that $50 rebate, um, then you need to go into in the incentives and check your standings. You just never know where you're standing. If you've been selling some of the Beyond Glow, products, you just might be up there. So take a look and see where you are, and you might just be up there. But this is the last campaign for this one. Um, In-person events. The Avon Spring Connects are going on all over the United States, and there are some in Canada. We've had, these are all done. Let's see, so April 12th, they're going to be in Baltimore, Maryland. So if you are close to Baltimore, Maryland, at 11 a.m., you are able to go. Then the next April 26th is Waco, Texas. And then May 3rd is Charlotte, North Carolina. So if you are anywhere near those areas, go to these. These are awesome. It is free to go. You are invited to, you do have to RSVP, but uh but it is free to go to these, and you can get so much knowledge. There's usually a few freebies, door prizes, drawings, that kind of thing. But the knowledge and the camaraderie and learning from each other is huge, especially if you can't go to like the big event in Las Vegas this year. So checking out one of these, if they are near to you, is a wonderful thing to do. I don't have any Canada, so we're not worried about that. Now, this Mastery series is an in-person. It is going to be happening. It looks like we are in Chicago, Illinois, April 26th, so we're getting close. If you have a way to go, this is an awesome program. Janine is going to be there. That's JJ. She knows all about our skincare. And she's going to be there for a mastery series. You're going to get a skin lab kit. So the $75, you will be getting more than that in product. The $75 will just be charged to your Avon account. And then like your earnings will just, take care of that. So you don't have to have the money up front. It'll just go onto your account, and then you will just take care of it. Um, Walk away with personalized solutions, elevate your business, your customers, a take-home special skin lab kit full of tools and products, and a certificate of completion to show your achievement. So the spaces are limited. Make sure that you go and check it out if you are able to go. But it is going to be a great way to go. And then there is one this one is in Toronto, California on May 3rd. So if you are near Toronto, California, you are going to have an opportunity for that same program. So absolutely, if you're in one of those, get to it. And then, of course, our Avon Connect, which is our convention for the year, August 12th through the 15th, Las Vegas, Nevada. They're at the Cosmopolitan Hotel and Casino. It's only $50 to register. That takes care of all of your Avon portion of it, but you do have to take care of your travel there. You don't have to stay at the Cosmopolitan. You could stay at another hotel if you have points or something going on. You go often. You can stay where you want and then just go over to the Cosmopolitan for the Avon events. So you absolutely can do that. So they have the product expo. You'll get to see all the Christmas stuff, touch, feel, smell. They'll have all of that out for you to see. Amazing classes. And yeah, it's just a great a great to be able to go to for sure. So if you are able to go to Avon Connect, that is awesome. We're going to be going over this uh, tonight. Um, the Tier is the brand new foundation. It is only online. I've been hearing some good things about it. So you also can do a virtual try on. to try to get your match. There are 24 shades. So to get your match, just go on and do a virtual try on. Um, and then, of course, here is the three-piece Mother's Day set. I'm ordering mine. One of my customers have already ordered theirs. And it absolutely, I can't wait to get mine. And then, of course, we have the perfume out this time, and we will be looking at this because it's reminding us that they have a one pager for information on this and information on everything we're going. And right now, these are all the brochures that you have at your fingertips. We will look at them. So the current brochure, next brochure, what's coming in 2 weeks, that's what we're going to work on tonight, and then our goodbyes. So, Spring Connect bundle, this bundle, um, looks like there's maybe a bundle that's going to be available. It's valued at 255, but you can get it for 100. And I'm guessing we will check in just a second. Spring Connect bundle 75 and Spring Connect bundle 100. So, looks like even if you don't go to the Spring Connects, you are able to get these bundles. Uh, you can buy them anyway. Let's see where it takes us. Yeah, you can buy these bundles whether you go to a Spring Connect or not. These are going to be bundles offered to the people that go there. But it looks like they're opening it up to everyone. So if you would like to get one of these bundles, like with the bag, all the Skin So Soft moisturizer, and got a pop-up and a perfume, then definitely, check it out and you're able to get that. Um, so yeah, so you're able to go there. So while we're here, oh my goodness, so that was a lot. That's kind of what's going on now. The other thing that I want to say that is that I'm kind of doing, and I wanted to make sure that you guys saw it, is I went to this is my favorite giveaway. Oh, you know what? And I ended up having, I don't even know where you find it, but I had to go and find it in the search bar. And that is lip balm. And that is because these two lip balms, which I love to give lip balms as free gifts. It is just like the the most inexpensive, but everybody needs it. Now, I of course wish we had the moisture therapy that was not tinted because I do believe these two are tinted. I wish we had those, but we don't. But this catalog, because it's 25% off, they are 99 cents each. If you get to the $40 or $40, 40% selling level, because that's where I'm at, that's why I know they are only 59 cents a piece. So where else can I get a thank you gift, a welcome gift, a whatever gift, gifts to my team members, whatever, for 59 cents? That is just crazy cool because they're what, $1.59 normally. So if you want them, I would stock up. I have a feeling with them being this price, we might sell out. Just saying, we might. So that is one tip that I will give you that I'm doing. And if you want to take advantage of that, absolutely, do it. So let's see. See. The other thing that I wanted to tell you that nobody told me was even the thing was I did put this on our campaign picture, but this classic bag and topaz, and I'm sorry, vintage soft musk and a vintage makeup bag. Brand new. everybody is loving to do the vintage thing right now. So this might be something to kind of put in your back pocket to be able to definitely let people gift out because they love vintage. And even for yourselves, if you want a vintage bag, the soft pouch, that you could have something that you could carry things around and it's advertising Avon. So just throwing that out there in case you guys want to get that. Something that just popped up and I did not even know it was coming or available. And now you know too. So there you go. Just something there. So let's pop on over. You guys know we are in this brochure. If you need a refresh on this, or you want to see the Moroccan stuff that I bought, hop over to my video for my customers, my campaign 8 video. It's a short 20-minute one. As you can tell, I'm having trouble with my voice. So it was short, 20 minutes. You can watch it and get a refresh on what to do. But tonight we are planning for 2 weeks, 2 campaigns ahead. So we are jumping into a brand new campaign. Um, and it's all about some great limited edition Avon Senses um, bubble bath and scrubs. I don't know about you, but I love a good scrub. And I was looking back and forth trying to decide what is the best way to do this because, of course, the scrub is what I know a lot of my customers are going to like. But then I'm like 18.99, but I can get both for 23.99. That's just crazy. Now, this is retail. I will tell you, just because I know the 40%, because that's where I'm at 40%, these are only 14.49 for a set. So each set. So 14.49, and you're going to get the bubble bath and the scrub. So, absolutely awesome. I, um, I at this point have all of them in my basket. Them being limited edition, I'm kind of wondering if I should just do maybe sample 2 of them because we all know, pretty sure, I can figure out what, let's see, sun soaked splash of coconut water, warm vanilla. Now the jasmine and yang, the lang lang and the sprinkle of sea salt, I don't know if that makes it different or not. But I was thinking the coconut would just smell like suntan lotion. But maybe it doesn't. So I was kind of thinking it was self-explanatory, but it might not be. So I may have to go back to my plan of having all of them. Here, the strawberry sunset is a sail away on a Caribbean summer night with a sweet and refreshing blend of luscious strawberries, kissed by the warmth of the sun, a hint of pink magnolia, and crushed mint. Again, I wanted to say it's going to be strawberry, but then it looks like they've got a little bit of floral and mint going on in there. So is it really? So it might be. I have to tell you, it depends on your budget. I am making enough this campaign that I can get all 4 of these and still make a profit. So I may, and I've already bought, I will share that with you in a minute, already bought sampling containers for all 4. But so we've got the coconut, we've got strawberry. Remember, we're getting the scrub and the bubble bath options. Um, and then we've got the Aqua Breeze. So that one is invigorating ocean breeze with an energizing blend of mandarin, zest, bergamot peel, lotus flower, and driftwood. Yeah, that one I'm totally gonna have to get a sample of because I cannot tell you what that's going to smell like. Um, it says it's going to be fresh and cool, invigorating. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to sample that one. And then the last one that we get is a caramel set, a caramel soul. A day, so indulge in a day at the beach under the Mediterranean sun with rich and decadent notes of velvety caramel infused with warm rays of vanilla, sweet sip of almond and coconut milk, and a zesty mandarin twist. Again, thinking that it would just be a caramel, but then they're adding in the coconut and the mandarin. So I don't know. You all, do you see where I'm coming from? So it may not smell exactly like now. We need to get with some, if I'll try to get with like one of the leaders that was there, maybe that went to the little retreat and they actually got to smell it, see what they think. But yeah, do you see my dilemma? Which ones? I know the ocean breeze, I absolutely have to sample that one. But the other ones, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. These are limited editions, so that always is kind of a factor. But I do have lots of customers that love a good scrub. So there we go, guys. So they also are going to have limited edition candles to go with it. So these have 30 hours of burn time. Some like it hot, creamy coconut, juicy mandarin, and warm vanilla. Back from the beach, orange blossom, water lily, and musk, and surfs up, bottoms up, ripe banana, tropical rum, and sweet whipped cream. Yum on all of them. But yeah, so um, if you are a candle person, um, they're a 30-hour, burn. These are the three limited editions we're going to have in the way of candles. So how fun. I mean, we are definitely bringing in the summer, right? This is going to be a fun way to just bring in that summer vibe, and it's going to be a blast. So I'm excited. Remember, you can order those, and like I said, if you want to sample them out, if you are a person, I have to sample them out because I don't get to go out and see my customers. You could by all means just take it with you and let them smell it or, feel it. Neither one of them you'd want to sample if you're out and about, besides letting them smell the scrub, because of course they're going to need to wash it off. So it's not like a lotion that they can just rub in. Okay, so we've got some sales going on here on perfume. Sell right now, all of these are 25% off in the um regular book, but you might take a look. I'm not completely sure compared. But here are some of the and of course bundles. So if you're getting ready for vendor events, if you have customers that are going to like these, you can pre-sell. You can buy now at these prices, but like I said, please check the current brochure and just see how the prices reflect back and forth. I want you to be able to get the best deal and for your customers also. So we're in total hydration with the hydrofusion. That is going to be something that we'll go back into because the hydrofusion line is pure hydration. I love the micellar water, so that is definitely something I will um, work on demonstrating for you guys. And then I have all of these. I use it all. So I will definitely see if I can get this demoed for you in another setting. Again, more product bundles. Check them out, see if any of them, are something that you are interested in. And then we're going to go into jewelry. So, of course, we've got new jewelry that is, pretty set in stone is the name of the game on this one. So it looks like you get um, necklace and earrings. I was watching a little bit of a demo on one of the leaders that went to the retreat, and she got the earrings. And these earrings, if you didn't get them or you haven't seen them in my videos, um, these earrings, they're the same length as these. So they're longer than what you would think they are. So let me hold on a second, guys. Um, so these, see how they dangle down? Those are going to be just as long as these are. So, a little bit of length definitely below the chin. And so, yeah, so you're definitely going to, and the ones I was showing was the ones from the Moroccan catalog. If you have these, they're the same length as these. But like I said, there's a length for you. So that's how long these earrings are. But they're very light because they're, very tiny stones. They kind of match this string right here on the necklace. And then you can, of course, get the upgrade in earrings. You've got a 3-pack of earrings here, a 3-pack here, and a ring. So there's lots to go in this. So if that's something you're ready to demonstrate, absolutely, jump in. Um, all new necklaces, watches, and um, bracelets. Um, color block sheet collection. So they're faceted colored glass beads with metal bead accents. They're 2 layered on the necklaces. And then you can get the matching pull cord bracelets over here, and you do order them individually. $9.99 each, so that's not bad. $19.99 each on a double layered strand of a necklace. Not too bad. And then you've got watches down here. These remind me of the 80s. Is it the 80s that these were really big in? But these are sunset watches, and what it is they're water resistant to a 3 ATM. I guess that's how far maybe down you can go. So these are water resistant. That's what's going to make these a big deal. We don't have, I can't think of any other water resistant ones we've had. So that is really going to make summertime, if you want to wear a watch, a big deal. White quartz enamel collection. With rose colored accents here, especially on the drop earrings. You've got a ring and a necklace and the watch. So it's Ivory Coast classic watch. So you have that set coming in, and then we also have this one coming in with the Sleek Links collection. So there you have it's a mix of stones and gold. That's going to be a claw closure. So you want to make sure they understand that. So if any of that's looking like something that you want to demo or that you have customers for, there's even more to look at. This is anybody love the sea. These are treasure. So earrings and bracelet, treasures of the sea and the tropics. And then we're going to have the, oh my gosh, treasure necklaces. So you've got sea here, let's see. We got two gold and a silver. So it just says green, red, and purple. I guess they're all sea themed because that's got a palm tree. I see a starfish and I see a pineapple. So just depending on, which one your customers are interested in. Here's another set, blue and gold. So Moonlight Pearlesque, Moonlight Collection. That is definitely something different that we haven't had. And down here, see, we've got butterflies and just a drop stone. So nice sets there. So checking out the jewelry, just seeing. Clothes wise, it looks like we are going for some just exercise type casual. So we've got a sporty tee, a spring jacket, and the pants. A printed sporty legged. So you're going to have a little bit of a animal print there. They've got pockets here on the side, like for your cell phone. So that is the new clothing coming out. Um, Shoes, capris, a nice stretch capri. That can always be nice, for the coming up weather. So kind of a yoga kind of feel. The shirt is, I believe, also available. A relaxed tee, so a relaxed purple tee, to go with the wide leg capris, and then the mesh sports sneakers. So you've got that. And then of course we've got, looks like kind of like I want to say it's like a tennis type dress. Collared t-shirt dress. So it's in a royal blue. So a classic polo dress. There you go. And oops, I'm trying to move down. And a 3-pack of sports socks. So it looks like we're in the, we're really going into summer here, y'all. And then we're off to some more makeup. Check out the sale. I mean, we're going to be having sales here this next campaign. Check out the prices versus that campaign, of course, samples. And then this one, we're going to have a 5-piece for $50. Of course, for us, it is $30. You're going to get 40% commission, no matter what level you are on, but you can have this 5-piece set um, for $30. Sorry, guys. It's going to be the Haku and the Sunrise edition, the Hydrofusion Gel Cream, Esonox, Clinical Wine Eraser with Retinol, Rice Water Bright, Cleansing Water, and your Avon Senses Endless Ocean Bath. So yeah, I'm curious how the Endless Ocean Bath and the new ocean smell would combine or would compare. Um, yeah, that'll have to be something. I have a customer that buys this one, I believe, and I will give her a sample and let me know how it compares. So that is what we're looking for. So in all of that, what is going to be your feature products? Um, what is it that you're going to start um, preparing to share? What customers, you saw me already in my mind. What customers are you preparing to talk to about that? For me personally, I've got my sugar scrub um, favorite customers. I've got my bubble bath favorite customers. That's why I'm not too worried about buying the 2-pack, because I'm going to sample out the scrub and hopefully sell the bubble bath. And then so I'm thinking that these are definitely going to be my go-tos. But is it the jewelry? Is it the fashion? What is it the candles? There is so many ways to go in this brochure um, to figure out what your products are going to be that you're going to focus on. And then be thinking about how you're going to focus on them. I'm going to start off with samples. I will definitely be doing videos to showcase them. So that's my social media part. And then, of course, I will be talking about them in text and email when I am doing this brochure. So that's kind of the way that I'm working on who, what, who, and how. And then of course, I will follow up with everybody and see how they are liking the samples and yeah, and what they saw in this brochure that captured their eye. So we're always thinking about that when we're thinking 2 campaigns ahead. So I think that's probably it for this campaign for the campaign 2 ahead. Um, Keep working on this one. This one is pulling together. So definitely I can't wait to hear how it's going for you. Ask questions. If you need to, share this video if you have somebody that doesn't have a leader or that's helping them prepare for that 2 campaigns ahead. I hope this helps somebody. So yeah, like and share and help each other out because that's what we're here for, right? So with that, I'm going to call it a wraps. And I can't wait to see you on mid-campaign and see how you all are doing. Let's have a good campaign team.